Introducing the Infinity Swap. This is coming from Operation Phoenix and looks to be coming soon. And they posted here over on Twitter more innovations hitting DeFi in the next few days. We have updates, guys. There was the Phoenix Fridays, not on a Friday. It actually happened on a Thursday. So we already have some news to share with you guys in this video. And it sounds like some really cool stuff. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for that. I did cover some other crypto tokens on my channel yesterday. If you guys got some time, you want to check those out, be really cool. But I do want to note that what I'm trying to do is towards the end of these videos, make mentions of Operation Phoenix from time to time. So hopefully that'll get some more conversions over, people getting curious, checking out some of these other videos. But if you guys are watching my channel and you want to see what's going on with the rest of the market and also show support for Operation Phoenix, please go check out my other videos. Really appreciate it. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into it. Let's take a look over at the price here. So we're on the 15-minute time frame. This is more micro, and we're starting to see just a little bit of a pullback up, but that's after we had a bit of a dip take place. And this is not surprising across the market. We had huge hits that took place today with Bitcoin, Ethereum. BNB seemed like it was starting to come back up a little bit over the course of the last 24 hours. It also took a significant hit. A lot of meme coins took hits. I mean, the whole market just saw a huge pullback. So we can actually change this off of the 15-minute. We'll move it over to the daily candle. And as you guys can see right here, it did not go down to the Fibonacci level. Thankfully, it got kind of close, but you do see that it got almost a bounce off of where that bottom wick was from the previous candle day. So these are all measuring right around in the same range. Looking at 0.042. Hopefully this will have a further continuation up though. But yeah, we did have a significant red candle day yesterday, a little bit more of a red candle for the day so far. Now, talking about volume, $57,000, so pretty lackluster. We've seen this comparable on other days as well. This is PancakeSwap side, market cap of $4.1 million, down 8.61% in the last 24 hours. And there's $3,000 more on the sell side than on the buy side, so it's still pretty close on both sides. And as far as the holder count goes, there's 1,401, so breaking above 1,400 again. And Sean was doing a lot of these different AMAs yesterday, and as well as Daddy by B helped with the Twitter space. There were some issues that went on over there. So shout outs to him for helping step up when there were some technical issues. All right, so before we get into this article, I want to tell you guys about the crypto exchange, Margex. I've talked about this a lot in previous videos. If you haven't checked out the exchange yet, why have you not looked at it? You can create an account. There's no KYC. Takes about 30 seconds to a minute. You can see what crypto they've got available over there. You don't even have to make a deposit if you don't want to. They also give you the option to buy directly some crypto using MasterCard and Visa, some other payment options. They have the ability to copy trades. So if you want to mimic your trades off of some of the other people on there, you can see how they're performing. And then there's also staking options. If you do decide to make a deposit, you make a deposit of $100 or more, you can get a $50 bonus by using my referral link. Link is down in the description below. Phoenix Friday, notes and daily reports. So the Operation Phoenix team, I was away from the house most of the evening, so I combined my nightly report with the AMA notes. Today was an insane day of AMAs. It seemed like they were stacked back to back. The first AMA was with Moby Media, and based on the current views, we had almost 7,000 people already watch it. The second one was with Coin Merger, which was my favorite. Sean was having technical issues, so he allowed me to fill in for him, and I am completely honored that he trusts me to speak on behalf of the community. That was one over on the Twitter space. This AMA has been seen by over 4,000 people over the last 7 hours. The third AMA was Golem's Gems, which has over 50,000 members. This really helped our Telegram grow today as tens of thousands of new investors were introduced to our project. The biggest AMA, though, was the Phoenix Friday, where Mark gave us a deep look into all of the new items on the roadmap. You can scroll to the bottom of this post for a full breakdown of everything that was discussed. So number one, we have had a private sale whale, 600,000 tokens dropping over the past few weeks. This person is finally down to 24,000 tokens and should provide far less selling pressure. We had another whale dump 125,000 tokens, and that was the big dip that we felt today. However, everyone did a great job eating it up. Majority of the token coins are still experiencing a correction. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB all down roughly 2 to 3% today. Operation Phoenix is a BNB token, so the fact that BNB is down will have a direct effect on pulling Operation Phoenix down with it. More explanation was given about the brothers marketing and how they have had a hand in setting up some of these MAs for us. This is only the beginning. We can expect more items like Coles in the near future. The items Mark talked about today got me pumped for this project, especially with the burn staking and distribution of DEX fees. This project is in its infancy and the foundation being built is amazing. We have a strong floor, and every day we get more and more exposure from different crypto communities. Look at popular projects today and how long it took for them to explode. Bonk was flat for 9 months before it exploded. Doge was stagnant for years before it finally took off. SHIB was stagnant for 6 months before its recent explosion. I'm just going to say it right now. I hope it doesn't take that long, but you never know, it might. Operation Phoenix is only 42 days old, and it's up 45x since its launch. Our recent floor was hit only 12 days ago, and we've been somewhat stagnant since. Patience is key. We can't expect to all be millionaires overnight. We can hope for it, but yeah. I would challenge you to look at other tokens on the market and find one that didn't have a period of stagnation before exploding. I continue to stay extremely bullish, especially with all the updates and amazing innovations to come. Stay strong, diamond hands. So from the AMA, Sean and Joe kick off the Phoenix Friday by discussing the marketing campaign they have been running this week, which has been made up of AMAs as well as calls that will be coming up soon. DeFi Mark discussed the new DEX and the goal to help any partner that joins without having to deal with the fees. He announced the name Infinity Swap, which relates to the recently made logo. He spent the first few minutes explaining how traditional DEX like PancakeSwap operate. There will be a 0% swap fee for the transaction. Instead, the swap will charge a higher gas fee for making the swap occur. This will help increase the BNB intake without selling down the project's chart. This will drastically help projects that have low liquidity. The BNB acquired will help with buyback and burn, as well as helping increase the staking rewards pool. This will help keep the staking APY attractive. Every time that a transaction occurs, even if it's not in Operation Phoenix buy or sell, the participant making the transaction will be rewarded with Operation Phoenix. This will help increase the wallet counts as well as exposure to the Operation Phoenix project. Simple day trading of other tokens on the DEX will be like mining Operation Phoenix. Burn staking was announced, but is currently in a proof of concept stage that we will see launch shortly after launch. This will allow large holders to burn massive amounts of their tokens, looking to be 200,000. The amount of tokens burned will equate to a percentage of revenue that the holder will receive from the swaps taking place on the DEX. This will be a lifetime reward for those who decide to throw their tokens away. Every time someone creates LP, the project owner can decide on how much extra gas they would like to charge for the transaction. Mark discussed the wrapped BNB aspect of the DEX, which will help with the appreciation of token value. To start, one wrapped BNB will equal 1 BNB, but as the wrapped BNB burns, the ratio will change, making the wrapped BNB worth more. Since this is the underlying asset for projects on the DEX, all tokens will immediately increase in value. Every buy-sell order will result in the wrapped BNB burning, which will help increase the value of the wrapped BNB. Sean expressed the importance of the community pushing Infinity Swap to help it grow. The faster the DEX grows, the faster Operation Phoenix grows. The team will be looking for as many DeFi projects as they can to include the DEX once it is live. So the questions were, who will the swap be integrated with the blockchain? DEX will work with multiple blockchains in the future, not just BNB. This will allow for the Operation Phoenix blockchain to integrate directly with the DEX and receive the same benefits that BNB does. Once the BNB proof of concept is completed, we can swap out the blockchain for another blockchain. Are there any resource limits for the DEX? Things like a limit on the amount of projects that could be listed. There are no limits, and we can bring on an unlimited amount of projects. Rather, there are 1,000 projects or 10. The same amount of gas and resources will be used. Is there a way of incorporating charities into the DEX where a portion of the profits go directly to the charity? You can decide where the tax is being sent once collected. They could point the BNB excess gas fees to go directly to the charity without having to sell against your chart to do so. Once the blockchain is ready, will Operation Phoenix be the native token for the DEX? No, the native token will stay the wrapped BNB that they are creating. Any ETA on the blockchain? Not at this time. They're in the process of planning it out, and the build is only in its infancy. They don't want to make any promises at this time. Are there any updates on CoinMarketCap? The supply verification is still being worked on. We have CoinGecko finally taken care of, however. Will the developers help with contract writing and staking if listing on Infinity Swap? Definitely. The team wants all projects to succeed as it will help other projects listed. The new projects added to the DEX will be provided with extra assistance from the Operation Phoenix team. Joe expressed that they are looking for new projects that want to be listed on the DEX. Please reach out to them directly if you would like to start the listing process. Has the percentage allocation for the burn stakers been decided on for splitting the DEX fee rewards? They have not decided on the exact percentage. However, they're ironing out the specifics now, so we can hear some updates within the next few days. Can you burn more tokens after the initial 200,000? Yes, but the minimum will be 200,000 on each burn. You can't burn 200,000 one day and then 100 tokens the next. If holders supply LP to the pools on the DEX, will we see a portion of the BNB upcharge? Yes, the contract will allow for holders to claim BNB liquidity directly from the pools. Joe emphasized how those coming back to the crypto space will flock to what is familiar, and that would be BNB as well as many of the popular YouTube channels they have watched. The goal is to get the project out of the masses and get as many YouTubers to push the project over the next few weeks to help with adoption. Mark mentioned how he has a lot of new ideas and projects he wants to release for the community. This is only the first step to the Operation Phoenix taking over the DeFi space. A new game will be launched called Russian Roulette. The game will have an 80% win rate. If 5 people join, then one of them is picked to be a loser. The winners share a portion of the loser's tokens. A burn will also take place when the game takes place. They will incorporate a chat to talk while playing the games and cool graphics to enhance the experience. 4% of every pot will be burnt. The new Infinity Swap logo was shown. Thanks, Mike, for creating it for us. Sean made closing statements and ensured that all of these items would be launching shortly and not months away like other projects. Mark echoed the need for community members to get the word out to help get the ball rolling on the DEX's success. So really excited about this, guys. I would recommend, if you guys haven't already done so, increase the engagement on Twitter. That includes things like seeing what people are posting through the hashtag altcoin. People are saying like, hey, which cryptocurrency do you think will 10x next or 100x next? If you legitimately believe that Operation Phoenix could do that, then leave a comment underneath those posts. And then let the Telegram, let the Discord group know that you did that on the posts so that other community members can go and show their love and support for your posts as well, right? So seeing those kinds of things is how I have found other projects before, and I'm sure a lot of other people do the same. So just keep that in mind. And showing your love and support by liking, retweeting their official Twitter account, Operation Phoenix, stuff like that. Let me know what you guys think about everything down in the comments below. And again, I have the referral link for Margex down in the description. And you can also check out the exclusive trading group, HG Access, where they're talking about lots of different crypto tokens and opportunities there. That's through Patreon. You can find the link also in the description below. Thank you so much to my personal Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to Victor Vegas and Worlds of Rizvi for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless. We'll see you in the next episode.